World game. Hello. Today I'm gonna be playing The Crew. I was gonna say 2, but it's not 2. I've never played this game before. Ever. Well, that is a lie. I have played it a bit to get into the open world. That's it. And I'm just gonna mess around today and play it. The handling in this game is... I'm gonna offend everybody. I'm gonna say it's like classic Need for Speed, but a bit more arcadey than classic Need for Speed. It's like Need for Speed Carbon, if in Need for Speed Carbon you could actually easily drift. That's best I can put it. And also, unlike Need for Speed Carbon, the steering is not as tight. Also unlike Need for Speed Carbon, it does actually have first person and all the other views that you'd expect from a racing game. My favourite racing game is still Driver San Francisco, not gonna lie. Okay.
Let me tell you something. Got a delivery for a special client. Special client? We gonna bribe a judge or something?
Hello, Alec Mason. Oh, is that it? Oh, it's just an Aston Martin. I say the Chevrolet's better. Ah yes, cutscenes where he drives so much better than me. Jesus. Okay, this handles a lot differently to the Chevrolet. Not that much. Oh!
Stop messing up my whip.
Thought you said I...
Get my V4, maybe you will.
Don't know if you've noticed, but the frame rate suddenly dropped. And I should be commentating more, even though my commentation is not that interesting.
Traffic's hell. Be there any moment. You must be close. I can hear that sweet block.
Wait, if you're already here, why did you need me to deliver it? It's magically repaired itself. Of course it has.
Soon, boy, I'll be running this damn state. Then you get your ink, and I'll get my own damn yacht.
You won't be running the state. Because criminals don't usually do that. Unless, you're the Saints Row. But in that case they don't run the state, they run the states of America. And then get invaded by aliens. Or some rubbish. If I was making a game like this, where the in-game world was an entire country, oh. Last time I played this was a few months ago, so I can barely remember what's in it. When's this end? There we go. Gold medal. No, not a gold medal. And I got a part. Right, I'm confused. I'm massively confused here. Okay. What was the need for that fade out? I have no idea. I'm liking this Chevrolet though. It handles really well. Much better than that Aston Martin. If I was to make a game like this, where it takes place an entire country, I'd make the said country a smaller country, like a European country or Japan or something, because then the cities and stuff could be more densely populated and could actually have stuff outside the cities of interest. Now, granted, I haven't actually left Chicago yet, but what the hell? What's this? Coming up. What the hell? Alright. That was Can people in this place not drive? Oh, okay. That reminds me of my last video on Just Cause 4 when nobody could drive. I'm not saying I can drive, but oh, hey, a jump. Huh, the inside of this car is much nice. And I English speak. I would do a video on Need for Speed Heat, but I think this is much more interesting. Even with my crappy commentary. Ha! I want to get in a police chase, but I have no idea if that's actually possible outside of missions. Also, I'm getting a lot of frame drops. And there's an arrow over there. I swear I'm offline. Whoa. I swear I'm offline again. Again. You know, this part of America really does look like England. Really does. In fact, it just looks like Europe. If you lived here, you'd be home by now. It also has a photo mode like every game does nowadays. So you can see the low quality of stuff like this, because it's on a base PS4. Alright, enough messing around, let's see how fast this thing can get. And how well I can drive. Right. Okay. God, how long is the bronze section? Silver's not that long. No, didn't make it. Ah well. I did get in yet another part though. This game is just handing me parts for free. And it's kind of giving me deja vu of Need for Speed Payback with its card system. I really dislike how it keeps doing that though, putting me in location. And I've just realised that the nitrous symbol is the same symbol used in Watch Dogs. Smash the targets, right? Huh, you can change the sat-nav. The sat-nav, yeah. Random tower. Is this Route 66? Nope, it's 10. Yeah, I have no idea of anything about the American road system apart from you drive on the right and turn right at red lights. The American road system seems very confusing to me. God damn America, do you really need 4-lane highways in the middle of the countryside? Do I really need to crash into other cars and have boring commentary? Right. Long straight. Let's go. Yeah, this thing really can't go that fast. Oh! That was interesting. That was some interesting physics right there. Really bizarre. Anyway, the reason why I picked a Chevrolet Camaro and painted it purple with metallic is because I did the exact same thing in Need for Speed Payback and I liked that car and that car could go really fast. So I decided to copy it, and I've not been paying attention to where I'm going, and now I'm off-road. I really need to pay more attention to what's going on. Oh, plane! God, that was a snappy camera. I swear these cars are repairing themselves over time, but you normally have to pay for it. You know, now that I think about it, I keep mentioning it. Someone should make an open world game set in a European country rather than America all the time. I know most games are produced in America, but still, come on. Even Asian countries deserve some love. Why is it always America? Heck, even South America. Like, the only one I can think of coming up now is Watch Dogs Legion. That's set in London. But that's depressing because it's set post-Brexit in a ruined London, which is a bit too real. Especially with the coronavirus. I mean, we're fudged. With both Brexit and the coronavirus. But I don't want to talk about politics, I just want to have fun and drive. And get into random challenges that I didn't even notice were going on somehow. Am I okay today? How did I not notice that I was doing a challenge then? I'm gonna be honest, I'm not noticing any differences with these new car parts. This car is still handling the exact same, and my god, that's some poor reflection on the water.
All units, we're getting reports of a dangerous driver in the vicinity. Be on the lookout.
Understood.
I'm guessing that's for me. Let's have a read. Police!
You may be undercover, but you're not above the law. The police pursue traffic offenders on site, but if you're in a crew, they will always go for the lead driver. Check the wiki for cop tactics.
Huh. So I guess you can get them in the open world. And there's one coming up here. I'm just driving. Don't know the actual speed limit. Ah. That brings me Need for Speed Most Wanted vibes. Even though in that game you're supposed to get chased by the police, there were... oh god. There were moments where I did want to just drive. The speed limit is 50, great. Okay, that it? I know the video would be more interesting if I got into pursuit, and I did want to get in a pursuit, and so I've just ruined the video. Squeeze through the gates. Ja. Missed it. Don't know why I said ja, but okay. Interesting. Right, this is a bit easy, not gonna lie. Am I supposed to be going really fast or something? Oh, the gates are getting smaller. I think. No, they're not. What the hell was that handling towards the end there? Another part, are you serious? Okay. Ah, yes. I love just exploring America and getting free random car parts handed to me for no reason. If only that happened in the real world. And if I knew how to do mechanical things on cars. Because I don't. Know how to do mechanical things on computers though. Like dusting and cleaning the CPU. And adding thermal paste. Never built a computer though. Oh god, this lockdown better end soon, I'm going crazy. Could I get any dumber today? Well, let's find out. So, let's have a look at the map. Yeah, I haven't really gone that far. Well, I have. I've just... oh, I was in Detroit, not Chicago. So... I've gone from round here, somewhere, to all the way over here. Huh. America's split up weirdly. And the sound went weird for a second. I've also disabled the music, but that's to be expected because it's all copyrighted. You know, there's one game that proved that you can have an open world game, an open world racing game, with realistic amounts of traffic, and that game was Drive to San Francisco. That game proved you can still have races with realistic amounts of traffic. And I know it's a lot easier on the processors and rubbish, but why can't we have more traffic in racing games? Street racing games, I mean. What is that? What is... That's not black and white. That's... It is black and white, but the saturation's all wrong. Sepia. Okay, those are some of the worst filters. But what is this? Oh. Oh, you can... Oh, you can't do it like... Oh, you can't do it like Photoshop where you can just make it crazy. Yeah, let's make it really late at night. And, let's make it... Thunder. Yeah. Oh my god, apparently. I can change the weather. Is this just a dam? Am I just obsessing over a dam? Because this is just a bridge. I thought this was a dam, but I'm guessing that's the dam. Is it a road? Does it have a road on it? Whoa. It does as well. Well, let's go there. This is indeed a dam. I mean, I guess that was obvious, but still. look at the texturing though. I know I shouldn't be battering an old game, but still. No excuse. There is an excuse. It's old. Right, we've explored the whole of the dam, and that was pretty pointless. Also, I think there's something up with my controller because it keeps veering to the right. Whoa! God, the collisions in this game are really bizarre. They don't... It's not actually like a proper collision. I mean, I'm not expecting car damage physics, but even though it has that and fades away slowly over time. What I'm trying to say is that it doesn't act like... Watch. It just acts as if you're nothing. Okay, that acted properly, and okay. I just... they just wanted to be in a field. Yeah, you know, a real person would probably put the brakes on. Whoop-de-doo! Around this corner. This car sucks at drifting. Where's this motorway take us? Pretty interesting. Let's go left. You see, this is why I don't trust myself to drive a real car, because... I don't know, actually. Well, because of all the stuff I've done thus far. Is that a giant cow? Is that a giant cow over there? Sorry. Insurance will be in the mail. Is that a giant cow? Please tell me that's a giant cow. That's a giant cow, indeed. It kind of looks like it's got a unicorn's horn. Oh, I didn't see the other horn. Okay. Speaking of horn, does this car have one? Oh, no. Yes, it does. I find it weird that every racing game I've ever played has a button to get the horn to play, but sure, why not? Man, without the music this is pretty relaxing, I'm not gonna lie. Just driving down this really long motorway. which has less lanes than I've ever seen, but in an American one. Is it a motorway or is it just a dual carriageway? Because if it's a dual carriage, I'm using all the wrong terminology probably. I mean, we're not in England, we're in America here. You guys probably have some fancy name for this thing. Yeah, you call it highway. Here in England, we call we call all roads the highway, and we call roads like this a motorway. I don't particularly care, game. It's quite weird how there's no challenges along this road compared to all the other roads I've been down, and it looks like we're... Oh my god. Please someone texture this place properly. That looked awful for a second then. You know, I need to get a better console. I need to get an Xbox One, say. Oh! Okay. I'm fine. Apparently. I'm fine. I'm surprisingly fine. That makes me want to play Need for Speed The Run again though, because this road just reminds me of it. Also reminds me of Just Cause 4 and City Skylines. I just got something about reaching this place for the first time. But my god, yeah, I'd love to play Need for Speed The Run again, but it gets boring after a while because most of it is exactly the same thing, just on different parts of American road. And as someone's pointed out, some of the sections of road in that game are actually copy and pasted of previous ones, but reversed, or not changed at all, or mirrored. And we've entered bad weather. I haven't noticed the bad weather changed car handling physics in this game, but whatever. And I've driven 53 miles in this car, apparently. Let's drive in first person for a bit. Oh my god, that sounds relaxing as hell. Huh, I'm not pressing anything to get the nitrous. In the car, I mean, not on the controller. I am pressing stuff on the controller. Wait. Oh, for a second then I thought the, What? What, is there a bomb going off or something that I have to escape from? I guess maybe, yeah, there is a bomb that I have to escape from or something. But why though? Okay. Something exploded and there's police that I saw. Oh yeah, I want an exhaust. That somehow is impacting my car. Because that makes sense. I mean, I'm not denying it would, but would an exhaust really make the same amount of difference as a new full fuel injector? And can I speak today? You know what? I've decided I'm gonna go visit the City of Angels and see how it compares to LA Noire, say. Yeah, let's go to Central LA. I really do hate how you stop when you open the map. Like that. I wish it would keep going like in other games when you open the map. You know, with fog and stuff and the snow, this game is actually starting to look pretty now. I shouldn't be bashing too much on the visuals of this game, because this game did originally come out on last gen, but this certainly hasn't aged well. I imagine it'll look fantastic on PC though, and the Xbox One, which are much better things than this PS4. So instead of bashing on the game, I'm going to bash on the PS4, because of all the rubbish I've had to deal with it, especially the parental stuff. I mean, you can't just, for some reason you can't just simply set your account to an adult account. you have to create an account that can set other accounts to adult. It's really stupid. And I am an adult, apparently, according to the government. But it's really stupid that... Oh, no. I keep seeing that same car. This is one thing I like about Need for Speed Heat, the fact that the traffic cars are actually cars you can drive. This wavy line showing me where I need to go is interesting, I guess. Oh. Yeah. That guy blended in with the background for a second. Actually, this is starting to look like Skyrim. Imagine if the intro, you were in some sort of supercar getting delivered to Helgen. That'd be interesting. Getting delivered in a supercar to your execution in a medieval world. Along with the obvious, oh, you're finally awake stuff. What are these guys doing flying air balloons in snowy weather? Never thought I'd see that. Also, is this part of America always snowy, or is it just the game's decided to make it snowy? I'll have to come back here at another time and figure that out myself. So, I am enjoying the game thus far. Exploring seems to be fun and the events seem okay. But about 2 months ago, I got it for Christmas. And then a month later, I finally opened it and installed it for the first time, and it took about an hour. And then I played through the intro of the game, and I will be honest, it didn't exactly have me all that hooked. And the gameplay wasn't that interesting to me then either. But for some reason 2 months later, I really wanted to play it again, and it's a lot better than I remember it being 2 months ago. Maybe because I'm starting to run low on things to do with the lockdown. But I shouldn't really be complaining about that because, well, at least I haven't got the virus yet. What the... What the hell's going on? I mean, was that the ramp? Not the ramp, the wall that lifted me up, or was that a bug? Jesus. Okay, yes, sorry. Sorry. What the... People. This is the first time I've seen people in this game, for some reason. Apart from in cutscenes. Huh. Interesting. And... my god! Why have I not seen people yet? And what kind of apocalyptic alternate world does this take place in, where there's barely anybody on the road? I mean, look at this! Look at this! There's no excuse! There should be way more cars here! I mean, getting down that road was barely a challenge. I'm pretty sure in real life there'd be like tens more cars than that. Also, is that place over there? Yeah, that place over there must be explorable. Ignore the left side of the screen because apparently it hasn't loaded. Oh, there you go, it's loaded now. It's loaded now. And we're starting to leave behind the part of America that looks European and entering the part of America that looks like America. Certainly is an interesting drive so far. I mean, we found that dam. We take part in some challenges, and I've ranted about rubbish, honestly. You know, maybe I shouldn't make this video because I've got barely anything to talk about, considering the lockdown that's going on. Don't mind me. Oh, the... Okay. 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 That just happened out of nowhere. I have recovered from said crash now, and we are now in the third part of the video, heading swiftly on to Las Vegas, which is quite sudden. Didn't expect to be. I'm gonna be honest, I barely know anything about America. I mean, I know stuff about America, I just don't know places in America is what I meant to say. I mean, I doubt Americans know anywhere apart from, say, Nottingham, London. Well, places in Nottingham, London itself, and Yorkshire, maybe? I mean, would you guys know about Lincolnshire? Would you guys know about Withensea? Maybe know about Scarborough? Would you guys know about the Lake District? I'm gonna be honest, I barely know anything about Southern England, which is why I've not said any Southern English places. Oh, is that the spires of Las Vegas? I once got Las Vegas and LA confused. Don't know how. Oh god, looks like I'm driving in Payback again. Need Speed Payback, that is. Wow. What happened to the mountains? Why did we suddenly get flat as a board? That is quite interesting, I guess. What is that in the distance that's really low resolution over there? That looks like a fence. Oh! Some planes. Let's continue on to Las Vegas. Wish I could do that, just pause real life and have a look around. That'd be fun. But there's an instrument for that, and it's called a camera, Harry. A camera. The only bit you won't be able to recreate is the cutscenes. Right, there's a turn there. I mean, I'm guessing when you buy a sat-nav, that's not what you're supposed to do when it tells you to turn. But, should be interesting. Why is it telling me to turn right and then left? I didn't actually need to follow it. Don't mind me. I'm just in a car that can repair itself somehow. This game seems to do the same thing that I forgot the name of it. Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator seem to do, where places are absolutely tiny, but they make it so that while you're in them, it looks like there's much more. Which is a pretty unique way of solving the issue of you can't have too much going on in a game. Hey, let's have a look at what's going on to the left. It's an airport. Can I go? I can go. But I'm pretty sure I'll be labelled a terrorist for simply doing that. Huh, now I'm wondering, is this all sand out here, or is it dirt? Is it raining? Oh, there you go. I somehow knew it was going to rain and turn my my wipers on before it did. Oh god, there's a police officer up here. I don't know the speed limit either. It's a good thing Americans repeat speed limit signs over and over again for some reason. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Why did he just go over the sand rather than following the road? Right, I gotta go down here apparently. This is a quite old looking road. In fact, a very old looking road. Huh. That is one thing I admire about America. It's a very interesting place to drive across. Because in England, in my opinion at least, you go from the south of England to the north of England, which would be Scotland. You're not really going to notice much of a difference in scenery, apart from more hills. Well, mountains. That's about it. That's about your lot. Whereas in America, there's a ton of varied scenery. It's one thing I do like about America. Not saying America's a bad place. Just wouldn't want to live there. This is certainly an interesting challenge. Who came up with this? Oh, I've flown over it. Never mind. Okay, around the corner. Yay, level 5! I've gone from level 2, I think, in this series of videos, to level 5. Whoa, what we got? We got a gearbox with, I can't read that, braking bonus, I think that says? And it gives us a much better level, I guess. Okay. I was having fun driving that game. So, this is quite an off-road, as I was saying, before that challenge interrupted me. And now we're doing another challenge, apparently. Why are the challenges so common on the smaller roads? What's that about? Why can't you have challenges on the bigger roads? That ghost really confused me for a second then, and I'm not sure why. I mean, I've seen the ghost before. Is that a river? That was a river, apparently. Okay. You can't deny that this would look really pretty on PC. And on the Xbox. I mean... why do we have to deal with the rubbish that is the PS4? That reminds me. Next console generation's coming out at the end of this year, apparently. Well, they're going to be fully announced, even though they basically already have been. And they'll be out by next year, apparently, the next generation of consoles. And in my humble opinion, my opinion that is worth about as much as a grain of salt, I'd say we really don't need another generation of consoles. I mean, the current generation... the current generation is fine. Oh look, cars suddenly appeared. The current generation of consoles is fine. This makes me wonder how police forces in the world are supposed to police the whole country. Like, how are you supposed to police anything that goes along on this road? I mean, would they even have a patrol going down here? I imagine they would, but only very rare ones. Would be a nice patrol though. How old is this road? And is it real? Oh. I really wish there was a far camera. There is, but this is it. And it's making this challenge a lot harder than it has to be. And then there's also this camera, but that's too far. And then there's the bonnet camera, that camera, and just this one. And it's pretty stupid, honestly. I wish there was a proper far camera. Oh, the line's getting smaller. How did I not notice? I'm not noticing many things today for some reason. Oh! Okay, got bronze finally. Oh god, that was an animal that went across the road then. That was way more intense. Well, that was way less intense than my speech was making it out to be. And can't change camera because I've unlocked something Yay, suspension. Again, this car is driving exactly the same way it was at the start of this video. Well, the series of videos. Okay. It's not driving, it's not handling any different. Which is kind of a shame. What was that just ran across the road? Was that a sheep? Because it made the sound of a sequel. Whoa! I'm so glad there's no roads in England that are like on mountains or anything, because oh god, I hate heights and that'd be panic inducing for me. That is if I hadn't refused beforehand. I'm really enjoying these challenges though. They're actually quite fun. It's kind of a shame that I'm late to the party of this game, but from the looks of it, The Crew 2 isn't exactly all that good. I mean, it's gone the same way as Watch Dogs 2. Now, Watch Dogs 2 is much better than the original Watch Dogs, in my opinion. Especially considering the fact that it doesn't take itself so seriously, and doesn't... I like stories where the depressing stuff is, like, behind the cracks. Meanwhile, it's much more upbeat. Which is why I like Portal 2 compared to Portal 1. But The Crew 2, that takes it too far to the point it doesn't even have a story. So, what's the point of playing that game? I mean, if you want an open world sandbox game, you could just literally play this or any other open world sandbox racing game like Driver, or Driver Power Lines, or Need for Speed, or Forza. Literally any one of those is open world, where you can do whatever you want. The Crew 2 seems unnecessary. Okay, this area looks like New Speak Carbon, not gonna lie. Along the canyons, but we're not in the canyons, are we? That'd be a fun place to visit. What is it with you Americans and having massive road signs? What is it with me trying to offend Americans today? I'm not doing it on purpose, I swear. I mean, I have nothing against Americans. Apart from the fact that you try to change the actual amount of memory. You get 64 gigabyte USB stick, and it's not 64 gigabytes. It's much less than that. And no, I'm not going to bother finding that car. But that's because Americans changed the amount a gigabyte actually is. Alright, breaking out the most unimportant trivia ever. There's 1024 bytes in a kilobyte, but in America that's only 1000, which is why we get slightly less memory. So if Americans used memory properly, a 64 gigabyte USB stick would be actually 64 gigabytes, unless someone made it wrong. I think we're approaching our target. In fact, yes we are, because I've just noticed on the map for the first time since I've set this waypoint somehow that it tells you how far away you are, and we're 2 miles. Ah, America. Yes. Yes, America. Kind of confused why you've got a massive flag on the side of a random industrial building, but sure, why not? From what I've seen, many other countries don't have their flags on display everywhere. Neither does America. It's only in games and stuff where that kind of stuff is depicted to happen, where countries have their flags absolutely everywhere. Excuse me. Okay, this just looks like... where was it? Detroit. I think we're in LA now. I don't know though. Also, that skid was not intentional. That drift, I mean. It just looked cool, but that's because I'm not the one who did it. The game did it for me. And here we are in LA. You know, LA to me seems like the most boring city in the world. Sorry.
A speeding car has been reported. Requesting units to head up. Re-region.
Oh. Sorry, you didn't have to call the police that quickly. But yeah. LA looks like the most boring city ever, because it just stretches on for miles and miles and miles and miles. And in my opinion, a city that stretches on that far to the point where it takes you ages to get actually out of it is just unnecessary. Also, consider the fact that it's in a desert. I think. Or is that Los Angeles again? Not Los Angeles, is that Las Vegas again? I don't know. I don't know many things, and I should probably stop talking like I do. Also, I would have thought that LA would have more than 2 police officers driving around on patrol, even at night. Ah, no skill. Don't know if that was my controller bugging out or I fell asleep, but the car acted weirdly then. This really does look nothing like Eleanor. Now that I think about it, why would it, Harry? It's an entirely different game. Not even the roads look the same. Apart from being massively straight. What's this? Yacht, harbour, sport, fishing, boating, cafes. Let's end the video there, I guess. I'm a bit worried that this is not marked on the map. Ah yes, everything else is destroyable, but there's suddenly a map like a brick wall. Yes. I don't know if that's a real play or not. But I'll leave you with this nice scene of LA. Thank you for watching this most pointless video. And I hear beeping. That's a bit worrying. But yeah, I'll leave you. I don't know why the camera is tilted like it is, but thank you for watching if you have. Don't know why you would, but thank you for watching if you have. And I'll leave you with this slightly blurry shot of Los Angeles. Oh, no, I didn't end the video. I accidentally took a picture.